Fields at the head of the stretch. Gates picking up speed. 5 over 9 paces here in the fourth, and here they come. They're off and pacing a good start here. Keystone Ruckus on the inside. Shakara drives out there second. Silly Broad is pacing third. Moving up the inside fourth. Now Cammie's Fame and Erlacher as this field of pacers hits the first turn. 5 of them on the inside. It's still Simmons with the favorite Redstone Ruckus by a neck. On the outside, Hart Walker's right there. Second was Shakara. Racing third is Cammie's Fame. Silly Broad and Erlacher as we race towards the quarter-mile marker. Pace will quicken now as Keystone Ruckus is going to lead by about 3/4 of a length into the upper turn off the first quarter in 31 and 1/5 of a second. First quarter in 31 and 1. Keystone Ruckus, Tom Simmons still lead by about a length. Hart Walker still parked out there second with Shakara. Racing a third on the inside now is Cammie's Fame. Erlacher moves up on the outside fourth. And Silly Broad is at the back as this field of overnight pacers races towards the half-mile marker. Redstone Ruckus by a length and a quarter. Shakara still second. Erlacher moves up third on the outside. Cammie's Fame is fourth. The half in a minute and 4/5. 101 and 4/5. 101 and 4 off the half, 101 and 4 off the half. They race over to the 5/8. Off a half and 101 and 4 is Keystone Ruckus by a length and a quarter. On the outside, parked the whole mile is Shakara. Racing third, getting a trip is Cammie's Fame. Erlacher on the outside, and Silly Broad starts to look for racing room. They got a quarter of a mile to go here in the fourth race. It's still Redstone Ruckus, 3/4 in 133 and 1. Second on the inside, Cammie's Flame. Silly Broad now gets loose third. Falling back on the outside of fourth is Shakara, and Erlacher's at the back. A little over 1/8 of a mile to go. Overnight Pacer's going to have a tough time catching Keystone Ruckus. On the outside, Silly Broad moves up a bit, but it's Keystone Ruckus. Keystone Ruckus drawing clear. Keystone Ruckus pulling away here. The battle's for second. It might be Silly Broad. It's Silly Broad holding on by a head.
Let's grab a word with Tom Simmons, our winning driver and winning trainer. Tom, first of all, we've talked about the fact that you won a number of driving titles at Quad City Downs when they raced in East Moline. If I'm not mistaken, isn't that where you also met your wife, Benita?
Yes, she was a popcorn girl there.
Do you get nervous when you drive a horse owned by your wife?
Yes, she's my worst owner.
The worst owner he has, he says. You're just saying that because they probably don't have sound in the barn area. Is that right?
That's good.
That's good. Tommy, I want to ask you before you get away, you're in the big race tomorrow night, going for 17,000.